Hey everybody, welcome to our channel Living in Richmond, Virginia, where we show you exactly what it's like to live, work, eat, and play right here in RVA. In this video, we're headed to the Moseley area, and I'm going to show you 5 different neighborhoods that I call the Foxes. All of these neighborhoods are located right beside each other, but they are each very different, with prices ranging from the 400s all the way up to the 900s, and a year built ranging from 1990 to new construction still ongoing right now. So be sure to watch this whole video because it's a safe bet there will be something here for you. If this is your first time to our channel, welcome. I'm Taylor Jefferson, and my wife Sarah and I own and operate Jefferson Grove Real Estate. We are your Richmond relocation experts. We've helped families from all over the world relocate to Richmond, and if you're thinking about doing the same, be sure to download our free Richmond relocation guide. The link is in the comments below and on our banner image. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel because we'll continue to post new videos all about living in Richmond, including more neighborhood tours just like this one, fun things to do in RVA, videos where we take you inside of homes that are for sale, and lots more coming up. The Foxes, as I call them, are made up of the 5 different neighborhoods of Foxfire, Foxfield, Foxcroft, FoxCreek, and Wynwood At FoxCreek. They're located in the Moseley area on both the north and south side of Woolridge Road near Otterdale Road and the Swift Creek Reservoir. The Foxes are family-friendly neighborhoods, with most having nice HOA-provided amenities, and there are lots of commercial amenities nearby located along Hull Street, including multiple grocery store anchored shopping centers, gyms, restaurants, a Walmart, a Target, and lots more. Another benefit is that all of these neighborhoods feed into the Cosby High School District, which is a very highly rated school. The major con to living in the Foxes and the Moseley area in general has to do with commuting outside of the area. The nearest highway access points are all a few miles away, and getting to them isn't the easiest during rush hour. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Traffic along Hull Street can be pretty bad because there are so many stoplights. Now, if you're from a heavily congested area like parts of California or New York City, you'll laugh at what we call traffic, but it is something I wanted you to be aware of. So now that you know about the pros and the cons of the area, let's dive into our first Fox neighborhood. Up first is my second favorite of this video, and that's the Foxfire neighborhood. Foxfire is the most northeast of the Foxes, located north of Woolridge Road and just south of the Swift Creek Reservoir. It has a beautifully landscaped entrance, and since I got all of this footage during the fall, it looks extra pretty. There are sidewalks throughout the neighborhood, and at the back there's a kayak launch and access to the Swift Creek Reservoir. The year built in Foxfire ranges from 1998 to 2004, with an average year built of 2000. The neighborhood's age has allowed the landscaping to really mature. Another benefit from its year built is that the yard sizes in Foxfire are on average 0.43 acres, which is much larger than what you'll find within newer construction communities elsewhere in Richmond, where they pack the houses really tight together. What's crazy is that this is the second smallest average yard size in this video, so if you're looking for nice sized lots, all but one of the Foxes will fit that bill. There are a total of 230 homes located within Foxfire, and in the past year there were only 6 sales, which isn't a lot of turnover for a neighborhood of this size. You'll find homes with 4 to 6 bedrooms and 2.5 up to 5.5 bathrooms. The square footage ranges from 2,500 square feet up to a gigantic 7,000 square feet, with a neighborhood average a little over 3,800. Foxfire has the second lowest price per square foot at right around $150, so you get a pretty good bang for your buck. The HOA is $340 per quarter and includes access to the clubhouse, a pool with a water slide, tennis courts, volleyball court, walking trails, and trash removal. I could look at this drone footage all day, but while doing so, something to be aware of is that there's a new construction community going in directly to the east of Foxfire, so some of the homes that border the new development could lose some of the privacy in the backyard. Beyond that, due to its age, some of the interiors and floor plans are a little dated, but the larger yards, beautiful neighborhood setting, and a low price per square foot makes Foxfire overall a great option. The next neighborhood we're going to is FoxCreek. FoxCreek is located the furthest southwest of all the Foxes. I think that overall FoxCreek is my favorite of this video, and that's because of how the community was developed. Looking at the drone footage, you'll notice that the vast majority of homes have a private backyard, or at the very least, back up to a wooded area. I think the developers of this community absolutely nailed it. Pulling into the neighborhood, you'll notice how everything is very well manicured and there are miles of sidewalks throughout. FoxCreek is a much larger neighborhood than Foxfire, with a total of just under 500 homes within it. There are a handful of homes built in the late 90s, but the rest of the homes were built between 2006 and 2021, with a neighborhood average of 2010. The yard sizes are practically half an acre on average, which again is a really good size yard, especially for the suburbs. The homes in Fox Creek have 3 to 7 bedrooms, and the majority are 4+, with 2.5 up to 6.5 bathrooms. No surprise given the bedroom and bathroom count, these are the largest homes in this video, ranging in size from 2,700 square feet up to a staggering 8,600 square feet, and the neighborhood average is at 4,700. Prices in Fox Creek range from the mid-500s to the mid-900s, and you get a pretty decent deal for the size, with a neighborhood average of $145 per square foot. Something to look out for when viewing homes in this neighborhood is the age of the HVAC units. If the house is 12 to 15 years old and the HVAC is original, be sure to budget for replacement very soon. The HOA fee is a little over $300 per quarter, and in return you get access to the clubhouse, an outdoor pool, as well as an indoor pool too. A fitness center, walking trails, sports field, tennis courts, and a splash park. Plus, there's no denying that the HOA maintains the common areas landscaping incredibly well. The cons here are similar to Foxfire. I've been through so many houses, and it's crazy to think that 10 and 15-year-old homes can feel outdated, but it's the truth. Building trends can change quickly. If you don't mind doing a little bit of updating and you're in need of a large home, Fox Creek will definitely deliver for a reasonable value. But if lots of square footage isn't a necessity, you'll have some other great options, including the next neighborhood. Foxfield is located on the north side of Woolridge Road, sandwiched between the Foxfire neighborhood and the Wynwood section of Fox Creek. This is the smallest of the Foxes, with only 134 homes within it currently. I say currently because new construction is still ongoing in Foxfield, with a handful of opportunities remaining. So hit me up quickly if you're interested in building. Overall, the average year built is 2011, but the oldest homes in Foxfield are from 2006 through 2009, and construction resumed again back in 2014. So the majority of the homes here will be much more updated than the previous two neighborhoods. Sizes are smaller than Fox Creek, with the range in Foxfield being between 2,500 to 5,600 square feet and an average of just over 3,500. But there is cost savings since you aren't paying for a gigantic home. Prices in Foxfield are between $485,000 and a little over $700,000. And unlike many newer construction neighborhoods, the yard sizes are great, with an average of just over half an acre. And many of the homes in Foxfield have private and wooded backyards. So the pros are you get newer homes with updated floor plans and finishes and really good size yards, but you pay a little more per square foot due to the newer year built, with an average price per square foot in the $170 range, which is $20 to $30 higher than the previous two neighborhoods. There is an HOA in Foxfield, but it is only $125 per year, and there aren't any HOA provided amenities. But some of the older houses are grandfathered into Fox Creek, and you can pay extra to have access to those neighborhood amenities, while the newer construction homes do not have that option. If you're okay with not having access to the neighborhood pools, tennis courts, and things like that, and you want newer construction with large yards, Foxfield definitely fits the bill. Now, these next two Foxes are pretty much polar opposites from each other. I'm going to start with the Wynwood section of Fox Creek, which is located just on the other side of Woolridge Road from the original Fox Creek neighborhood. Wynwood contains 3 styles of homes, including attached townhomes, smaller detached carriage homes, and then the more traditional detached single-family homes. Construction in Wynwood began in 2014 and has practically ended in 2022, with only one new construction spec home remaining. Townhomes range in size from 1,500 square feet up to 2,300 square feet, and they cost anywhere from the low 300s to the low 400s. The single-family homes range in size from 1,800 square feet up to 4,100 square feet, and prices range from around $400,000 to the high 600,000s. The carriage homes sit at the lower end of the size and price range, and the more traditional single-family homes are closer towards the top of that range. The average price per square foot is in the 180s, which is the highest of this video, but that is because they're newer construction homes and smaller than the rest, so each square foot is proportionally more valuable. Think of it this way: if you don't need more than 2,500 square feet, you don't want to pay for a 3,500 square foot home because you'll get less utility out of that additional size, making the first 2,500 square feet more valuable to you. And as you can tell from the drone footage, the yard sizes here are much, much smaller, with a range around 1/10 of an acre for the carriage homes to just under 1/4 of an acre for the larger single-family homes. The HOA fee varies based on the style of home chosen, but you will have access to the amenities within Wynwood and to the original Fox Creek HOA amenities. But the downside is that if you want to get to the pools, you have to cross Woolridge Road, which is very busy, so it's best to take your car. Wynwood provides you relatively newer, affordable construction options while still having HOA-provided amenities, but it comes at the cost of a smaller yard. Last, we're headed to the OG of the Foxes, which is Foxcroft. As mentioned, Foxcroft couldn't be any more different than Wynwood. Foxcroft was developed entirely in the 90s, with an average year built right in the middle of 1995. This is a large neighborhood with around 360 homes located within it. If you're looking for heavily wooded, large, very private yards in a beautiful nature setting, Foxcroft delivers that, and the average yard size is over half an acre. While obviously due to the year built, the floor plans and layout of the homes won't be as up to date as the rest of the Foxes, but going through the prior sales, many of the homes here have been updated and were beautiful on the inside, so don't rule this one out. Houses here range in size from 2,000 square feet up to 5,000 square feet with an average just over 3,000. They have 3 to 6 bedrooms with 2 up to 4.5 bathrooms. Prices range from the mid 400s to the low 700s with a neighborhood average of $567,000. Not every home here has been updated, and some yards were less pristine than others, but you can take that on a case-by-case basis. There were 11 sales in Foxcroft in the past year, so you should have a few options during your house hunt. The HOA fee is $95 per month or $285 per quarter, and in return you get miles of paved walking and biking trails, a playground, and a clubhouse with a nice pool and tennis courts, plus lots of social events hosted by the HOA throughout the year. If you're okay with a 90s floor plan and want a heavily wooded neighborhood in the suburbs, Foxcroft should definitely be on your list. So, there you have it. Those were the Foxes. 5 awesome neighborhoods in the Moseley area that deliver something for everyone. If you liked this video, do me a favor and hit that like button and leave me a comment with any questions that you have. We have lots of other videos just like this one in the works, so be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out. And if you're thinking about moving to Richmond, be sure to hit me up. I have the knowledge and the experience to help make your move as stress-free and easy as possible. I appreciate you being here with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.